Aloha YouTube. My name is David Jansen. Welcome to my channel. Today is August 3rd, 2020. It is a Monday, the first day of the trading day for this week, and I gotta tell you, I'm pretty excited. If you check out my Robinhood portfolio video, I reached my goal a little bit later than I had expected to, but I did get to where I had wanted to. And as I've mentioned in previous videos, that is more my growth portfolio, so it has some volatility, but I still feel that I've done a good job with some of the holdings, and I've highlighted some of those in previous videos. Feel free to check that out. Also, don't forget to subscribe. It supports the channel, helps me out, and helps other people find informative content. So right now we're looking at my M1 Finance. This is the individual side of my M1 Finance portfolio. I have two accounts here. My individual account, you can see here, sits a little over $4,000. My Roth IRA sits a little over $5,500 at $5,634. And so that is well, I can tell you right here, $10,050 is what this sits at. And then you combine it with my other accounts that I have, Robinhood, Webull, and two others. I am almost to $12,000, and I have a video as well on me almost getting to $12,000. So my dividend tracker that I use. Webull does give you 2 free stocks, so sign up for Webull, and once you sign up, you'll get 1 free stock. Once you deposit $100, you'll get the second stock. Personally, I think that I got a really good holding as a free stock from Webull, one of them. The second one was a good one. The first one wasn't that good one. Robinhood, I feel, gave me a good one too, and you get a free stock when you sign up for them as well. So even if you have other brokerages, sign up. It's free stocks. It's free money, basically. You know, you can even cash it out, I think, a year later or so if you don't want it anymore. But Robinhood, I think, gave me a good one. Webull, I think, gave me a good one. And I feel like I got a good one with SoFi Invest as well. So there's links in the descriptions. Check those out. After you subscribe, you can sign up for either one of these brokerages if you want to get some free stocks. M1 Finance will give you free money. They don't give you free stocks. I believe it's $15 that they will put into your account towards your first holding. So looking at my individual account here, you can see I'm up 11%, almost 12% here, $208. In my cash, I am sitting $31.99, and the reason why I have this in here is, one, the $30 is a deposit that I do every single week. I've been doing it for several weeks now. And then I have another deposit that will go in on Wednesday, I believe. So I usually do a video on what I am buying for the week for my M1 Finance portfolio. Eventually, this individual side I probably won't be contributing to anymore. Just income wise, I'm trying to build up my Roth IRA to the 6,000 limit, and two, I don't know how my finances are going to be. You know, it's tough times right now. So so the $30 was a deposit. The $1.99, if we go to my activity here, is what I was paid from JP Morgan Chase. So JP Morgan Chase pays a good dividend, in my opinion. I own a little over 2 shares, so I got $1.99 from them this quarter. And in the next quarter, I will get the same unless I decide to add to the position. But as I've mentioned in previous videos, not really into bank stocks. And you can see what holdings I have in various accounts if you check out the previous videos. So, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video. So, highlighting one company for this video here, my real estate investment trust, these REITs, they pay the majority of their revenue to their shareholders in order for them to get certain tax breaks. So, the one that I'm highlighting here is American Tower Corp. I really like this company because of what they do. American Tower Corp, they specialize in multi-tenant leases with cell towers. So they own the land, the company builds the tower, and then they collect rent. So American Tower Corp is the largest per market cap in the world. They have properties that have cell phone towers on them in Asia, Africa, the US, including South America as well. And so in the US, we have Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile. So they pay rent to American Tower to have their tower sit on their land. And that's how they make their money. So I really, really like this company because I feel that it's future-proof. And the majority of my holdings, especially in my Roth IRA, I want them to be recession-proof and future-proof. And I think I'm doing a good job of it, at least on the future side of it. If you check out those videos, you can give your opinion on any suggestions that you might have. But cell phones and mobile devices and autonomous driving cars are just going to keep growing. And this one guy told me, I live in Hawaii, but I live in Honolulu, and I was on the island of Kauai, and this guy told me that he thought that Uber one day was going to have all their drivers sit at home and virtually drive the autonomous cars from point A to point B, picking up people and dropping them off. I don't know where he got his information from, but that's what he says he thinks will happen. All of that can be done allegedly through 5G. 5G is supposed to be that next generation that gives us super fast speeds, that allows vehicles to talk to each other, and the towers to talk to the vehicles, and your phone to talk to the vehicles. I mean, that's just kind of the future. So that's why I really, really like this company. They only pay their dividend quarterly, but I still feel they're solid. Now, they are still in the growth stage, so they do have, I believe, about $20 billion in debt, which is a lot. But like I said, they're still in the growth stage, so they're still buying more land. And countries and companies are still building towers as well too. So their debt doesn't scare me too much. Typically, it kind of would. I've talked about other companies that have an enormous amount of debt that I own, and others that I've stayed away from because of their debt. So check those out as well. So, but earnings came in for American Tower as of July 30th, 2020, and they earned $1.9 billion during this quarter. It was down. Some analysts had them at $1.95 billion. So it wasn't down a whole lot. And on the good side, they were actually up year over year by a little over 1%. So as far as earnings was concerned. So they had a little bit of a blimp, I guess you can call it, by not meeting the analyst estimates, but $1.9 billion is still a lot. And as I mentioned in the previous video, when it comes to REITs, you want to evaluate them by their funds from operation, more so better than their revenue and their cash flow. So for the quarter, their funds from operation or their adjusted funds from operation, their adjusted funds from operation was $897 million, and 55% of their funds from operation is what goes to pay their shareholders. So I feel like the numbers are fine. You know what I mean? I don't feel like the numbers are hurting them at all. They have a CEO, I think, that's been there since 2009. So unless he's bored or lazy or something like that, they've got good management at the top. I do think that maybe this REIT and other cell phone tower REITs have been hurt a little bit by the recession, and also that, like I said previously, some cell phone companies aren't expanding their growth as fast as some people projected. So maybe American Tower Corp jumped the gun a little bit, thinking that, the Verizons of the world, or maybe China Mobile, I'm not sure who they use over there in Asia. Vodafone is over there in Europe as well too. T-Mobile is also in Europe. They're actually based out of Germany. Maybe they didn't go as fast into implementing 5G. And typically these things take time. I mean, 3G to 4G, what did it take, like 5-6 years? And for a full implementation of 5G, it's going to take forever. I mean, Apple still hasn't even launched the 5G iPhone. Samsung last year launched 5G Android phones. And Google is about to launch a 5G phone. So we're still in the baby stages. So still a really good future for American Tower Corp. The other one that I don't hold but I plan on buying into is Crown Castle International. They are the largest in the US, especially for 5G towers. And I talked about that in a previous video, how they have the smaller towers that are closer together that are more geared towards 5G. But American Tower, they're around the world. So, and Africa is building up, South America is building up, and I kind of like that approach of, we've done really, really good in our domestic area, so now we're going to jump over to other areas. So anyway, please subscribe to the video. I appreciate it. Like the video as well. It helps support the channel. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Enjoy your evening or morning, whenever it is that you are watching this video. Share with your family and friends. Aloha and mahalo.